Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite green drinks using a blender instead of a juicer. So those of you who don't have juicers at home, if you have a trusty blender that you'd like to use, you can break one of those out and you can still have the benefits of green juice. So I'm going to go through and show you one of my favorite recipes. First I'm going to go through the ingredients. You're going to use 1 cucumber, 1 Granny Smith apple, 1 cup of pineapple, 3 kale leaves, 1 handful of mint, and 1/2 lemon with the peel removed. I'm going to post this information down in the information box on the bottom so you have the recipe. And what I like to do when I do my blending is I'm going to go ahead and blend the softest fruits first. So we're going to put in our pineapple first. And also when I put that in, I'm going to put in about 3/4 of a cup of water. And then I'm going to put my apple and my lemon in next. So we've got the apple in, got the lemon, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and blend this up and get this juice going here before I put in the greens. Now I'm using a Ninja blender and you're supposed to actually pulse it. But once it gets liquid enough, you can run it a little bit longer. Okay, so now we've got our soft fruits blended up. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to throw in my mint. And I'm going to start adding a little bit of kale in. Now on top of the kale, to kind of push it down, I'm going to put some of the cucumber in. And then I'm going to blend it up. Alright, and then I'm going to go through and add some more of the kale, just like we did before. And I'm going to put a little bit more cucumber on top there. Kind of push that down in. And we're going to blend that up. Alright, and then we're going to put the last bit of kale in. And the last bit of our cucumber in. And we're going to blend that up. Now when I get done blending, I like to take with this Ninja blender to make sure I get everything. I like to take it and tilt it from side to side just to make sure everything on the top and on the sides gets in there. Alright, let's take a look. Yep. Now see, I've still got a big chunk of cucumber in there, so I'm going to blend it up just a little bit more. Alright, that should be good. Okay, so now this is what we end up with, is a big green pulpy mess. So now, the way that you get juice out of this is with one simple trick. You can go out to the store and you can get yourself these cheap little paint thinner bags, or paint strainer bags. And I'm going to put that over my blender. And this is how you get the pulp-free juice. I've got a bowl sitting here in my sink. And basically you're just going to dump it upside down into the bowl. And then you have to use a little bit of muscle here, but then you're basically just going to pick this up and you're going to squeeze all the juice out. And you want to squeeze this as hard as possible and get as much of the juice out as possible. The pulp that's left in the bag, you want it to be as dry as it can be. So now I'm going to go through and finish straining this out. Okay. So now that we've got all our green juice strained out, it's pretty pulp free, but there is one more additional step if you want to make 100% sure that it's as pulp free as possible. You get yourself a pitcher and a cheap strainer if you want, and then basically you can just dump the juice through the strainer into the pitcher. And just finish straining it out. So now, as you can see from the recipe I gave you, it made about half a pitcher of green juice. So then when you get done with your green juice, you can either drink it fresh, or if you want, you can pour it into a mason jar to keep it fresh in your refrigerator. I like to do my juicing ahead of time, so I have my juice already ready for me. And there you have it. Fresh jar of green juice ready for you.